Klopp rules Liverpool out of the title race of the season of 2022-2023. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, go into the lower right bottom corner and smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell to enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. And this is Rokani David. Now today, we are here to really digest the statement that really Klopp made on the evening after losing to Arsenal by 3-2. They are 14 points behind Arsenal, 13 behind Man City, and Klopp is saying the title hopes are really off. According to Jurgen Klopp, in his own words, this is what he really had to go on and tell the press after the game of Arsenal. He was asked on the title race, and he said, yeah, not in the title race. Imagine if I would sit here and think we are nearly there. So practically being 14 points behind the table leader and 13 points behind City, you as a Liverpool fan or a person who's watching football can say that it's really done. It's really done. Obviously, as it looks, it's done for Liverpool because you can't believe that they're going to come out and really peak out or rediscover themselves in the next game against City, because the next game they're playing is going to be against City, and their fixtures look to be so much tough every time the season really goes ahead. And I think what Jurgen Klopp is really praying for is that Liverpool really goes into a break. This World Cup break is really going to help Liverpool a lot. And if at all the World Cup break was not here, it would have been something great, something bad for Liverpool, because there was no way of them really reassessing their season and really getting back to what we call the winning ways. But obviously, a team which goes by the names of Liverpool is really struggling this season. It has only won 2 games and drawn 4 and lost 2. So meaning that by the time they go to the World Cup break, Liverpool have played close to 11 or 13 games, and those 13 games they'll be left with 25 games. Those are 65 points, and if at all they manage to get themselves back after the World Cup, maybe, you never know, they will go ahead and really do the needful. But there is something to talk about Liverpool players, because their intensity is not as it used to be, and this is not because these players are tired. That sends you a very huge question mark on how this team, what is happening in the team. You get? To me, I really so much rely or relate to the situation of Naby Keita. You see, Naby Keita is a very good player for Liverpool, but scenarios surrounding him, that he's injured. Klopp saying he's injured. The Genie national team calls him, the player is not injured. So there is a lot of animosity at that Liverpool side that is not yet out in the media. The good thing is that Liverpool is not leaking. That dressing room is not leaking, but if I thought that dressing room was leaking, just know things are not good for Jurgen Klopp. And with the body language of players, it shows you that something is not going on off the pitch. To be so much exact, you'll get to know that when results are off the pitch, when results on the pitch are really bad, just know the situation off the pitch is really very much bad. And I believe these results that are really coming in through at the side which goes belongs to Liverpool are as a result of the situation of the pitch being very worse. And no one is going to come out and say this, but this is what I'm insinuating. And I know in the near future, it's really going to come out and burst out of that Liverpool camp, because the more the team is not winning, like yesterday they lost to Arsenal 3-2, players will try to shift the blame. You get? Everyone won't accept the blame because the house is not unison. Some will blame the manager. Players will start blaming players. Players will be talking to their agents, and their agents will be leaking this news to the media. And I believe in the near future, we are going to get to know what is wrong with Liverpool, because this is something that is not onto the pitch. These are off the pitch issues. That's why Klopp has ruled Liverpool out of the title race, because he knows the situation is not going to be normalized in now, and he knows that in the remaining games before they really go to the World Cup are really going to be so much worse. And he just prays that he really gets the best out of these games, because it doesn't look good for a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. And if God does them luck and they really win some more games, maybe it will see them think about getting back to the title race. And I believe the race to go to the title race is still back. The chance is still there. Beat City on the weekend, which is going to be a very huge goal for Liverpool, but obviously that is going to be Anfield. Liverpool rarely loses at Anfield. So if you beat City at Anfield, then maybe you can shorten their points from 13 to 10. That's it. And City might lose any other game, but that depends on a team which goes by the names of Liverpool not losing any of the games. They should go on a winning streak of like 10 games. That's how they will be able to go on and really. That's how they will really go on and really be able to really stop a side which goes by the names of City or Arsenal. But if at all they continue with this form of theirs that is on and off, in the 8 games they've played, they've won 2 and drawn 4 and lost 2. That form can't guarantee you a chase for the Premier League title. And obviously, Klopp is right to rule Liverpool out of the title race because he has been chasing City for the last 5 seasons. For the last 5 seasons, we've been having a marathon between City and Liverpool, and most of the seasons, the trophy was always given out on the last day or in the last 2 weeks of the season. It shows you that Klopp knows what it means to go on and really win the trophy. And with the streak that Liverpool is on, it's really so much embarrassing. And obviously, a team which goes by the names of Liverpool is really struggling. And Klopp, to me, I will feel for him. But this is what fans should know, that every 10 years, things change. Every 10 years, things change. Now, as we approach 10 years, things have to change at Liverpool. Things have to change at City. You get? You see, teams like Arsenal and Manchester United have been suffering a lot the last 10 years. For Arsenal, it's like 2 decades. But for Manchester United, it's like a decade. We are going to be making a decade next season. Ever since Alex Ferguson left, and things have not been going well. And look at United, you see that Erik ten Hag is trying to go ahead and really improve Manchester United and really get us to the levels they're supposed to be. And obviously, that doesn't come alone. It comes with a lot of stuff. And obviously, it's the 10-year bar where things always change. And I believe that Liverpool is going to go through this transition for the next 3 years. Trust me, it's not going to be resolved in this season. It's not going to be resolved next season. And resolving it in 3 years depends on Klopp staying at Liverpool, because he needs to go on and really bring in new players and really rebuild his side to go on and really compete for the next 10 years. That's it. You go and really Google everywhere. After 10 years, things change. Do you know why they change? Let me be exact in the game of football. Players age out. You know that. 10 years, even if a player came in at 20 years, that means the player will be 30. The performance of a player at 30 is different from the performance of a player at 20. You know that very well. And obviously, that is what you should really back it on. When you look at Liverpool, age is really starting to disturb them. Virgil van Dijk, I think, is making 30. They're having Fabinho. Mohamed Salah. You get Firmino. You get? So they need to go on and rebuild this squad and re-strengthen it in a way that is not so much expensive. Because if at all they really fell into that mistake of thinking that they can use money to rebuild this squad, that is a total lie. Liverpool needs to go out and really do what they did on players like Joel Matip, Robertson, Firmino, Salah. They need to go on and start recruiting players like they did recruit last time. So it's not an easy one. It's really hard for Jurgen Klopp, but I believe this transition is going to take Klopp 3 years, because players like Salah, if you watched how he played yesterday, he was not even showing us what he's all about. Salah, pocketed by Takahiro Tomiyasu, yet he has been humiliating every left back in the league and in Europe. But he was silenced by this guy who goes by the name Takahiro Tomiyasu, and his form recently has been really alarming. And I believe Klopp was right to say that Liverpool is out of the title race, because it's not going to get any better for Liverpool. Trust me. Just get prepared for the worst. I'm telling you the truth, because these players look like there is something going on off the pitch that is really costing their performances left, right, and center. Your reactions to Klopp ruling Liverpool out of the title race are welcome into the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. Smash the like button, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and obviously leave your comment in the comment section below. I hand you over to the Almighty Lord. May Him bless you abundantly. Me out.